Have you ever wondered why certain people appear in your life at the exact moment your heart starts to wake up again? If that question pulls at something inside you, stay with me, because this message is reaching you on purpose. My beloved soul, listen closely. You didn't stumble here. You were led. Heaven has been watching you through the quiet ache of your nights. Through every moment you questioned whether God still remembered your name. He does. Isaiah 49:16 says, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands, and that promise is active over you right now. The reason this message found you today is because something sacred is shifting behind the scenes. So take a breath, let your shoulders soften. What you're about to hear isn't just encouragement, it's alignment, it's direction. It's the answer your spirit has been whispering for. You are being connected to someone younger than you, not by chance, but by divine design. You've questioned it. You've brushed it aside. You've tried to reason your way out of what your heart already sensed. But God does not move by human logic. He moves by purpose. Remember 1 Samuel 16:7. The Lord does not look at the things people look at. Heaven has already seen the path, the victory, the healing that this connection will bring. This isn't about age. It's about assignment. It's about two souls meeting at the exact point where both are ready to grow. And right now, if you feel that gentle stirring in your chest, that's confirmation. Before we go any further, if you're new to divine angelic guidance, welcome to a family that believes heaven still speaks. Tap subscribe and turn on notifications, and then do something powerful. Declare your readiness. Type in the comments, I am ready now, and step into what God has already prepared for you. This younger soul has been praying for a love that is real, steady, and holy, not the kind that fades when life grows quiet, but the kind that speaks in silence and steadies the heart without needing to explain itself. And you are the answer to that prayer, the one God has been shaping through every trial, every fire, every long night that taught you wisdom they have not yet lived. Listen closely. This is a sacred appointment, not an accident. You may wonder why God would join you with someone younger, but heaven does not measure by age. It measures by spirit, alignment, and purpose. Think of David, overlooked because of his youth, yet chosen because of his heart. Or of Jeremiah, who said, I am too young. And God replied, do not say, I am too young, for I am with you. Jeremiah 1-7. Purpose has never bowed to age. Take a breath. This younger soul has known you in ways they could not name. Before they ever heard your voice, they sensed your peace. Before they ever saw your face, they dreamed of a presence that felt like home. In their lonely moments, your warmth brushed their spirit, a whisper of the love God was preparing. This is not fantasy, this is fulfillment. Your lives were shaped to fit together. Your steadiness quiets their storms, and their youth brings color back to places in you that grew dim. Where you have grown weary, they will lift your head, echoing the way Aaron and Hur held up Moses' arms when he tired. Where they have been uncertain, you will speak clarity. Where you have carried heaviness, they will offer laughter. Where they have felt unseen, your gaze will heal what years tried to erase. Let your spirit receive this. You are the balm their soul has cried out for, and they are the unexpected joy you thought would never return. Do not let society's voice drown out heaven's whisper. God has never chosen based on public opinion. He chooses by calling, and this love is about legacy, healing, and destiny. They are not coming to complete you. You are already whole. They are coming to walk beside you, to meet you in the place your soul was always meant to be met. You are not too much. You are not too late. You are remembering what God promised in the quiet. This love may come softly like Ruth walking into Boaz's field, or suddenly like Paul's encounter on the Damascus road. But when it arrives, peace will speak louder than fear. Yes, people may talk. Let them. You do not live by their voice. You live by God's confirmation, and heaven has already affirmed this connection. They will honor your experience, respect your strength, and feel safe in your presence. They will not make you feel older. They will make you feel alive. And when they speak of you, they will speak with reverence, understanding that your soul is deep, your presence heals, and you are not merely a lover to them, but a divine companion, a trusted friend, and the sacred place their heart has longed to rest. And to you we say this with clarity and with love. Don't run from what's being placed in your path. Don't question your worth. And don't delay what your spirit already knows is right. Because God didn't bring you through valleys, lessons, and long nights just to confuse you. He brought you here to deliver a promise your heart almost stopped believing in. Listen closely. You've done the inner work. You've learned to wait with grace. You've released the hands that couldn't hold you, and you've chosen love, even on nights when your pillow caught more tears than your voice could admit. Just as Psalm 126:5 says, "Those who sow in tears will reap with shouts of joy." Your harvest is catching up to your faith. Take a breath. You don't need to chase. You don't need to force. You only need to receive. This love is approaching you with clean intention, steady steps, and a spirit that will not play games or require persuasion. It will feel familiar in a way logic can't explain. The same way Mary recognized the angel's presence before she understood the message in Luke 1:29. You will know it by the peace that settles over you when they stand near, by the way time seems to loosen its grip, by the way God speaks through their consistency more than their words. You will see fruit. You will feel ease. You will know this is love, not just as emotion but as assignment, for they are part of your next chapter, not a distraction but a divine design. Let your spirit receive this. You may dream of them. You may sense them thinking of you. You may feel your heart leap the way John leaped in Elizabeth's womb when purpose drew near. That's not delusion. That's recognition. You are not too old. You are not overlooked. You are being preserved, because what's coming is pure, strong, and right on time. If this is speaking to you, type "I receive this" in the comments as a declaration of faith. So now we ask you, can you trust the way heaven writes love stories? Can you surrender the timeline you created and receive the story God is unveiling? It's all right to be afraid. It's all right to feel exposed. But don't let fear make decisions only love is qualified to answer. The one God is sending has known heartbreak and confusion, and that's why they'll recognize home when they see you. This connection is not about numbers on a page. It's about how your spirits recognize each other, how your journeys align in purpose and timing. Your spirit carries an ancient steadiness, and theirs carries a wisdom the world has overlooked, and together you bring balance. Together you restore what others only pretend to understand, stepping into a union shaped not by expectation, but by divine timing and holy purpose. You were made to love in this way, with maturity, with grace, with freedom, and with joy. And what you're feeling now is not imagination, but a divine movement, a spiritual unveiling, a sacred homecoming that has been unfolding quietly within you for years. Listen closely. Your soul is about to be met fully, finally, beautifully, and when it happens, you will know in an instant that God has never forgotten you. You were simply being aligned with a love that would never diminish you, only remind you of who you truly are. Take a breath. Feel this truth in your chest. Let the doubt soften. Let the fear fall. Let your spirit receive this. Love is finding you because heaven has prepared you for such a time as this, just as Esther was positioned, not by accident but by divine orchestration. We have watched the gentle healing taking place within you, the quiet bravery, the way you continued to hope even after disappointment tried to close your heart. And now we continue because heaven wants you to hear every word. The connection coming toward you is not shaped by the world's expectations, but by divine resonance, a covenant written before your first breath, echoing Psalm 139:16. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be. You were never meant to live the rest of your life without being held, chosen, and deeply understood. This younger soul is not being sent to test you but to treasure you. You will see it in their eyes, eyes that look at you, not with desire alone, but with awe, not with confusion, but with a calm knowing that feels ancient and familiar. They will ask thoughtful questions no one else ever thought to ask. They will listen, not to reply, but to understand. They will touch your hand like it carries something sacred, because to them, you are not just a person. They recognize you as the one their soul has searched for. There will be moments when they pause mid-sentence, their eyes softening as they whisper, "I've never felt this safe with anyone before," because their spirit remembers you, even if their mind cannot yet explain it. They have cried prayers asking God for a love without ego, without games, without conditions, and you are the answer to that cry. You carry what calls them into their next level, and they bring something fresh, alive, childlike, and holy that reminds you of the beauty you once hid to survive. This is not about control or rescuing, it is about partnership. God is aligning you with someone who will not shrink in your presence, nor make you shrink in theirs. They will rise to meet you. They will honor the road you've walked, respect your wisdom, and still say gently, "You've carried so much alone. Let me stand with you." Their presence will feel like water after drought, like music after silence. Though they may not have your years, they carry your heart, your rhythm, and a sincerity that needs no performance. Their love will be steady, consistent, confident, without confusion or hot and cold patterns. And yes, you will laugh again, deep, unguarded laughter. You will dance again. You will wake with excitement. You will stop hiding your softness because it will finally feel safe to be seen. And when others question this love and say, "But they're younger," you will smile, because you'll know this isn't about logic. It's about destiny, timing, and the story God Himself ordained. No one, not culture, not critics, not even your past, can undo what heaven is establishing in this moment. Because this union is blessed, this match is holy, and this season of your life is not an ending, but a divine beginning shaped with the same intentionality God used when he told Abraham, "Look up at the stars, so shall your offspring be," reminding him that legacy begins the moment faith says, "Yes." Listen closely. You are not merely falling in love. You are stepping into a legacy that heals generational wounds, rewrites family patterns, and brings light into places that once held only shadow. You are not too late. You are not foolish. You are not settling. You are rising, being elevated, being truly seen for the first time in a long time. And the moment you stop running from this, you will feel it, the peace, the quiet certainty, the deep yes that can only come from God. Take a breath. Heaven is guiding this person toward you. Every day they are becoming more ready, shaped by the same divine hands that shaped you, molded through trials and prayers, just as Hannah's quiet longing shaped Samuel's arrival at the perfect time. Every prayer you whispered has been heard. The preparation has been sacred, even if they seem far from you now, whether in distance, timing, or circumstance. Trust this. God is not delayed. He is deliberate. The intersection of your stories has already been written, echoing Proverbs 16:9. A person's heart plans their way, but the Lord directs their steps. You are not chasing love. You are becoming it. As your spirit rises into its true frequency, the one meant for you will be drawn to you with the certainty of destiny. Let your spirit receive this. You will know what it means to be chosen fully, not for what you provide, not for your appearance, not for your achievements, but for the person you are when the world is quiet. They will look at you and see home, and you will look at them and see hope, the kind of hope your heart once buried to survive disappointment. They will show up not only in the bright, easy moments, but in the quiet evenings when doubt whispers, in the tender spaces where you expose old wounds, in the nights when you quietly question whether you are worthy of a love this steady. And they will stay. They will speak life into your spirit, the way Jonathan strengthened David in the wilderness. They will choose you again and again, not out of obligation but out of recognition, because their soul has known yours long before either of you had words for this kind of love. There is something else heaven wants you to understand, something deeper unfolding beneath the surface of this connection, something that reaches beyond romance and touches the very architecture of your destiny. Take a breath. What is coming toward you is not only a partner but a spiritual catalyst, someone whose presence activates dormant parts of your calling and awakens strengths you forgot you carried. This is the season where God is not only aligning your heart, but also positioning your purpose. Listen closely. For too long, you've carried visions in silence, dreams that felt too large to voice, ideas that stirred in the night but faded by morning because you doubted whether you were capable of holding them. Yet God remembers every dream, just as he remembered Joseph's dreams, even when Joseph himself was trapped in places that looked nothing like promise. This connection is being woven into your life, not to distract you from your assignment, but to accelerate it. The one coming toward you carries gifts that complement yours, gifts that will help you build what you could not build alone. They will speak life into the parts of you that went dim. They will challenge you with love, not criticism, and remind you of who you were before life tried to quiet your voice. Let your spirit receive this. Some seasons of your life taught you how to survive, but this season is teaching you how to expand. This partnership will not shrink you. It will stretch you gently, steadily, faithfully into the fullest expression of who God designed you to be. And in that stretching, something holy will rise. Think of Moses standing timidly before the burning bush. He believed he was inadequate, but God paired him with Aaron, not because Moses was weak, but because the mission was great. Likewise, God is not sending you someone because you lack something. He is sending someone because the assignment ahead of you requires unity, courage, and spiritual agreement. This person will see your calling, not just your face. They will encourage your voice, not silence it. They will speak over your purpose the way Elizabeth spoke over Mary in Luke 1:45, saying, "Blessed is she who has believed that the Lord would fulfill his promises to her." There will be moments when you share an idea, something fragile, something new, and instead of rejecting it, they will nurture it, protect it, and add to it. There will be days when doubt pulls at your mind, and they will remind you of what God said, anchoring you back into truth. And there will be nights when your heart feels heavy, and they will pray with you, not as a formality but as a lifeline, because they understand that spiritual intimacy is the foundation of every lasting partnership. Listen closely. What heaven is bringing you is more than love. It is alignment. It is partnership. It is destiny awakening. And as the two of you rise together, the atmosphere around your lives will shift. Others will see the change. Old fears will fall away. New paths will open. And you will finally understand that this love was never just about companionship. It was about becoming the person God always knew you could be. There is yet another layer heaven desires to reveal to you, one that speaks not only to love or partnership, but to the deep restoration unfolding within your own spirit. Listen closely. What is happening in your life right now is awakening a part of you that has slept for years, a part you silenced because the world taught you survival before it taught you belonging. But God has seen every hidden ache, every season where you felt unheard, every moment when you poured out strength while no one poured back into you. Take a breath. This next chapter is not only about receiving someone who loves you, but about remembering the self you abandoned along the way. The gentle, intuitive, resilient self you learned to hide. The part of you that once dared to dream, dared to feel, dared to believe. Heaven is calling that part of you forward again. You may not realize it yet, but this connection is waking your spiritual senses. It is sharpening your discernment, stirring your creativity, renewing your courage. It is reminding you that you were never meant to live a muted life. Let your spirit receive this. God is restoring your ability to feel joy without fear, to hope without bracing for disappointment, to trust without assuming loss. Think of the woman in Mark 5 who touched the hem of Jesus' garment. She approached him trembling, worn from years of suffering, unsure whether healing was even possible anymore. Yet the moment she reached out in faith, something inside her was restored before anything outside her changed. That is the kind of restoration happening within you, now silent, sacred, powerful. This awakening will also help you see yourself differently. Where you once saw flaws, you will begin to see purpose. Where you once saw weakness, you will see wisdom. Where you once felt too much, you will realize you were never too much. You were simply waiting for those who could hold you with reverence. And the one coming toward you will mirror this truth back to you. They will see your depth, not as something heavy, but as something holy. They will recognize your strength, not as intimidation, but as invitation. They will admire your resilience, not because you endured suffering, but because you refused to let suffering define you. Listen closely. God is also teaching you how to receive without apologizing, how to rest without guilt, how to trust without constantly looking back over your shoulder. These may seem like small shifts, but spiritually they are monumental. They mark the beginning of a healed life. And as you step into this healing, the world around you will shift. Conversations will change. Opportunities will open. Old wounds will lose their grip, and the heaviness you carried for so long will begin to lift, not all at once, but steadily, like dawn breaking after a long night. This is the renewal God promised when he said in Isaiah 43:19, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" You are perceiving it now. You are awakening to it now. And as this awakening unfolds, you'll understand that heaven is not only rewriting your love story, it's rewriting you. There is another truth heaven wants to unfold before you now. A truth that speaks not only to the love being prepared for you, but to the spiritual authority you are awakening into. Listen closely. This is the season where God is not just healing your heart, he is elevating your identity. For too long, you have walked through life, forgetting that you carry divine inheritance, forgetting that you were created with purpose, planted with promise, anointed with strength you have only begun to understand. Take a breath. You are stepping into a chapter where you will no longer move from fear or scarcity, but from divine confidence. Confidence that comes not from your past, but from the one who holds your future. There are gifts within you that have been dormant, waiting for the right season, the right alignment, the right spiritual maturity to unfold. And now, the Spirit says, it is time. Let your spirit receive this. God is awakening your ability to hear him more clearly, to sense his nudges, to discern his voice even in the quiet. You will find yourself drawn to deeper prayer, deeper reflection, deeper encounters with the presence of God. This is not imagination. This is transformation. Think of Samuel, who heard God calling him in the night. He did not recognize the voice at first, but once he understood, his entire destiny shifted. In the same way, your awareness is opening. Your sensitivity is sharpening. You are being positioned to hear God in ways that once felt impossible. The Spirit will give you new strength to make choices that honor your purpose. Old habits will fall away. Old identities will no longer fit. Old battles will lose their grip on you. You will begin to notice divine patterns, people appearing at the right moment, opportunities aligning effortlessly, closed doors revealing hidden protection rather than rejection. You will feel heaven guiding your steps the way God guided the Israelites with a pillar of cloud by day and fire by night, always present, always leading, even when the path was unfamiliar. Listen closely. God is also teaching you how to walk in spiritual authority, to speak life into places where death once reigned, to declare truth over your circumstances, to stand firm when fear tries to rise. Your voice is becoming stronger because your spirit is becoming clearer. Your hope is becoming anchored because your soul is learning to trust again. Take a breath. You are not just preparing for love, you are preparing for destiny. The person God is sending will not only walk with you, They will build with you, dream with you, pray with you, and rise with you. But before that connection fully forms, God is strengthening your foundation so that when love arrives, it magnifies your purpose rather than replaces it. You are stepping into a season where heaven will reveal who you truly are, not who life tried to convince you to be. And as this revelation unfolds, you will understand that you were never waiting for life to begin. Life was waiting for you to awaken. As this awakening continues to rise within you, there are also practical steps heaven is inviting you to take, actions that will anchor this transformation into your everyday life, so it becomes not just inspiration, but embodiment. Listen closely. Begin by creating moments of stillness each morning, even if only for a few minutes, allowing your spirit to settle before the world begins speaking. In that silence, ask God to align your thoughts with His wisdom and your heart with His peace. Throughout the day, practice intentional awareness by pausing when you feel overwhelmed and placing a hand over your chest, reminding yourself, I am safe, I am guided, I am growing, because these simple words shift your internal atmosphere. Take a breath. When it comes to relationships, current or future, start responding instead of reacting, choosing clarity over fear, curiosity over assumption, and compassion over withdrawal. Let your spirit receive this. If someone's presence brings you peace, honor that peace. If someone consistently disrupts your spirit, honor that truth as well. Make space in your home and routine for what you are preparing to receive. Tidy a room, clear old letters, release objects tied to pain, and fill your environment with things that reflect who you are becoming rather than who you were surviving. Speak blessings over your life before you sleep, thanking God not only for what has arrived, but for what is forming beyond sight. Write down the qualities you desire to embody in love, patience, honesty, playfulness, spiritual depth, and practice them toward yourself first, so the love coming toward you finds a heart already trained in kindness. Set gentle boundaries where they are needed, not to push people away but to honor your growth. Walk more slowly, notice beauty, laugh when your heart nudges you. Allow yourself to hope again, and most importantly, stay open. The divine connection being prepared for you is not found through searching, but through alignment. As you live with intention, as you speak with truth, as you move with softness and courage, you become a vessel ready for the love heaven has already written into your story. As you step forward from this moment, let your heart carry what heaven has been whispering to you, that you are seen, you are known, and you are being guided into a chapter shaped not by fear, but by divine intention. Listen closely. Nothing in your life has been wasted, not a single tear, not a single pause, not a single season of waiting. All of it has been preparing you for the love, the purpose, and the restoration now rising to meet you. Take a breath. You are walking into a future where peace speaks louder than doubt, where alignment replaces striving, where companionship feels like home instead of effort. Let your spirit receive this. The story ahead is not a repeat of the past. It is a new creation unfolding with every step you take in faith. Trust that heaven is orchestrating details you cannot yet see, weaving connections, healing old patterns, and guiding you toward the person and purpose designed for you before time began. So move gently, stay open, and keep your heart lifted. The blessing is closer than you think. The love is nearer than you imagine. And the next chapter of your life carries a beauty your spirit has long been waiting to bloom into. Before we enter into this prayer, take a breath and quiet your spirit, allowing every word to settle into the deepest places of your heart. Let this be a moment of surrender, of alignment, and of holy expectation. Heavenly Father, we come before you with open hearts, trusting that every step, every shift, and every unfolding in our lives is guided by your loving hand. Lord, you are the God who sees us as you saw Hagar in the wilderness, calling you El Roi, the God who sees. And today we ask that you remind every listener that they too are seen, held, and deeply known by you. We thank you for the divine love you are preparing, a love rooted not in fear or striving, but in purpose and spiritual truth. Take a breath. Father, we ask that you cleanse our hearts from every residue of past wounds, every lie spoken over us, every belief that told us we were unworthy of holy love. Restore within us the courage of Joshua, who stepped into unknown territory because you promised, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Joshua 1-5. Let that same courage rise in us now as we step forward into what you have ordained. Lord, align our thoughts with your wisdom and our spirits with your peace. Let your Holy Spirit be our guide, just as you guided Israel through the wilderness, not by coincidence, but by divine orchestration. Teach us to trust the unseen, to listen for your whisper, and to move with the assurance that every divine connection you bring carries purpose, healing, and destiny. Let your Spirit receive this. Father, prepare our hearts to recognize the love you are sending, love that mirrors Christ's gentleness, love that honors, love that heals, love that lifts. Remove any fear that tries to stand in the way. Replace doubt with discernment, hesitation with faith, and old patterns with new strength. We pray that the person you are guiding toward us is being shaped even now, refined by your grace, prepared by your hands, and drawn closer with each step of obedience. Cover them, protect their heart, steady their mind, and surround them with your peace. We thank you that when our paths meet, it will be in your perfect timing, carrying a confirmation that only heaven can give. Father, make us instruments of your love, gentle yet strong, compassionate yet wise, open yet grounded in your truth. Help us embody the fruit of the Spirit in every relationship: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And when fear tries to rise, remind us of your words in Isaiah 41:13. For I, the Lord your God, hold your right hand. It is I who say to you, do not fear, I will help you. We receive your help now, Lord. We receive your love. We receive your divine alignment, and we declare that what you have ordained, no one can hinder. In Jesus' holy name, amen. Thank you, beloved soul, for praying with us today. May peace walk with you, may clarity rise within you, and may your heart remain open to the beautiful work God is unfolding in your life. Until next time, stay encouraged and stay expectant. Before we close, beloved soul, if something in this message stirred your heart, I invite you to share it below. Listen closely. Write your hopes, your prayers, your fears, your wounds, or the desires you've been too afraid to speak aloud. This is a safe space, and heaven sees every word you release. Take a breath. When you write it, you're not just typing, you're surrendering. You're inviting God to lift what's heavy, to heal what hurts, to guide what feels lost. Let your spirit receive this. Comment your truth and trust that God will meet you in it.